Investigation continues into last week's deadly Navy Yard shooting. One police agency claims their fully armed tactical team was told to leave the area where 34-year-old Aaron Alexis shot and killed 12 people before he was gunned down by police. Now a separate investigation is underway asking why officers were turned away from a chance to potentially save lives.
And with this investigation today, CBS 6's Lorenzo Hall found out tonight if changes need to be made to police response protocols. Oh.
Yeah, Bill and Steph, one local law enforcement expert says no. He says police response protocol does not need to be changed. He says what allegedly took place at the D.C. Navy Yard 1 week ago today is very unusual. In Washington, a number of police agencies responded to the D.C. Navy Yard as Aaron Alexis fired away in Building 197, killing a dozen people.
Multiple shots fired, multiple people down.
However, members of the elite U.S. Capitol Police Tactical Team say a watch commander sent them back to the Capitol while the situation was unfolding.
I would be very surprised to find out that somebody, in fact, gave an order that way in today's environment.
Former Chesterfield Police Captain Steve Neal tells us it sounds like someone made a bad call if the allegation is true. Neal says during active shooter situations, it's all hands on deck, with all responding officers going in to stop the shooter. He says after the shootings at Columbine High, Virginia Tech, and Sandy Hook Elementary, police agencies in Virginia and across the country changed their response, which leaves very little room for waiting and planning.
Back then, law enforcement would gather up at a scene and create a plan before they made entry.
Neal says what makes this situation more bizarre is how early the officers claimed they were turned away, especially a team that specifically trains for these scenarios at the U.S. Capitol, roughly a mile away. In Virginia, Neal says officers on all levels are trained to do whatever they can to bring a dangerous situation like the one at the Navy Yard under control.
Most officers that I know, even if they were told to stand down, if they thought they could help save someone's life, I think they would take action in spite of what their orders were.
Now, Neal goes on to say that law enforcement agencies throughout the country, including those right here in Central Virginia, are likely re-examining their policies to make sure nothing needs to be changed. For now, we're live in Richmond tonight. I'm Lorenzo Hall for CBS 6 News. Bill and Steph, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you.